Good morning, America. Welcome to Yoskin Jesus Show. Today, May 19, 2017, we'll be talking about something important in life. If any of you are currently in high school, y'all should listen. As high school students, we have more responsibilities and have to show more effort in our classes to survive. But many of us like money. I mean, who doesn't love money? You must understand that your parents will not babysit you nor give you money, and as an adult, you must be independent.
So, Jesus, have you ever worked before?
Yes, I worked at the Mayor's Office of Housing and Development, but before that, I worked at the Public Defender's Office.
So, what did you do at the Mayor's Office of Housing?
When I worked at the Defender's Office, I scanned, reviewed, and filed court documents. I learned a few legal terms. Then I switched to the Mayor's Office because pay was higher. At the Mayor's Office, I reviewed, scanned, filed, and added housing documents into the government's official housing website.
So, how did you get that job position?
You have to have connections like me in the College and Career Center, but you also have to be responsible and know how to talk to people.
So, what are the requirements to get this job?
The requirements that every high school student needs is a work permit to qualify in a work position, and you will need a resume to express your job skills, basic stuff.
Many students don't know what a resume is, so how do you make one?
A resume lists all the skills that you've done, but to make a great resume, you must create a career objective, list skills, your education, and have a template. And you also have to have contacts that can vouch for you. But remember, they cannot be family members. For example, teachers or counselors could be good people to vouch.
What important skills do you need in a job?
The most important skills to have is the ability to speak. Say you go to a job fair and a potential employer corners you with a question. You can't say or stutter. You must be prepared for any questions or interview. Also learn how to code switch.
So, to get a work permit, you can get one from your school. You need a parent's signature, social security, residency or citizenship, ID, and transcript. If you're 18 or past high school regardless of age, do not need a work permit.
The work permit gives you permission to work as a teenager. It's crucial for students who are not 18 yet or graduated high school. We have some statistics that show the amount of youth who are unemployed or employed.
So, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics from April to July 2016, the number of employed youth 16 to 24 years old increased by 1.9 million to 20.5 million. The employment of youth is still increasing over the years. So, basically, the number of employment for youth from the ages 16 to 24 has increased. So basically, the number of employment for youth from the ages 16 to 24 increased to 1 million from April to July of 2016. In addition, employment of youth is increasing over the years. So back to you, Jesus.
But however, according to the U.S. Department of Labor, in 2012, unemployment for high school students was above 25% in the summer. The students lacked job skills and experience. Even though some youth are employed, many are still unemployed. This is damaging to youth because they lack skills and knowledge that would be crucial to life. But don't just apply for one job when you apply for jobs. Apply for many jobs because you don't know who will accept you if you get accepted.
In my experience, I applied for 2 different jobs and one gave me the opportunity to participate.
But you must remember the way you act or the way you are might not get you a job. You cannot act ghetto or disrespectful because they will remember you.
Jesus and I interviewed a respected teacher from our lab named Chef Dan, and we asked him this following question.
Mr. Chef Daniel, how did you get your first job? Hello, sir.
Hi. I was 14 and I was really into photography at the time. So I went to the local camera store that was a few blocks from our house, and I asked them if I could get a summer job, sweeping up, organizing stuff, talking to customers, selling film, and they said yes. It was $3.35 an hour.
Did you have to do any resumes?
I don't think so. I was 14. I went and got a work permit, and I filled out their job application. But yeah, I was 14. I didn't know what a resume was.
How about nowadays, if you want to apply for a job? Because I know a lot of people ask for resumes. What advice do you give to students like me and
Well,
class?
you're what, 17? You
Yes.
kind of need to have a resume. Makes you look professional. Lets people see what you're up against, and there's other people they could hire as well. I don't think there were other people they could hire, and I spent most of my money that they paid me on film there, so it really worked out pretty well for them. But yes, you need to have a resume. You need to show up on time, dress properly, no phone in hand, all the basics, things that I would look at if I were hiring an entry-level worker in a restaurant. You need to kind of be interested in working there. So wanting to have a job to get money is not really something that people will use to get you hired. Hire you. You kind of have to want to be there.
Yes, of course. Well, thank you, sir.
Overall, getting a job is a responsibility that everyone needs, especially to succeed in life and have the opportunity to improve your resume and life skills that will help you in life. Well, thank you for listening to our show and have a great day, folks.